Okay, so the latest Nintendo Direct came out like a week or two ago, and since then there have been many drops of new gear and new weapons and specials and modes. So today's just breaking it all down, and it's going to be a little bit of a speedrun because I am way behind on this. So yeah, first off, probably the biggest news for anyone is they're adding 2 new specials. One of them's kind of a returning special from Splatoon 1, and that is the Kraken Royale, which this thing absolutely looks insane. I am super excited to play with it. And the other new special is called the Super Chumps, which kind of act as a tent missiles of sorts, but they hit the ground and don't explode until they are hit by enemy ink. So the Direct came out a little while ago, like a couple weeks ago, and in that we got the release for the DLC. We didn't get a season trailer, but we did get the release of the DLC. And it's going to be a wave like content for Smash, so it's not, and Mario Kart, so it's not going to be a one and done thing. You got to wait for all of it to come out. And that's the thing. Side Order looks like it could be an amazing sequel to Octo Expansion, but what I'm concerned about is the fact that the first thing they're doing is a new hub world, which I don't think it's really needed, but I guess if you want to tie the series up in a bow and move to a new story arc, then I guess, yeah, bringing everything back might be a good idea. A couple days ago, they just released the idea of a joint brand collaboration on weapons and gear, and basically starting a new brand called Zekko and Firefin, which combines the two styles, kind of like the half and half shirts that we got at the beginning of the Splatoon game. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting brands to see what they come up with. And then as for all the new weapons they're adding, we will be getting a Tri-Slosher Novu, Crack-On Splat Roller from Splatoon 1, L3 Nozzle Nose D, NZAP 89 with Auto Bombs and Super Chumps, Neo Sploosh-O-Matic, Neo Splash-O-Matic, Clash Blaster Neo, Zekko and Firefin Splat Charger, which I'm kind of excited for because my favorite charger in the previous game was the Zekko or the Firefin Charger. Zekko and Firefin Splatter Scope, .96 Gal Deco, and Rapid Blaster Deco, the Custom Jet Squelcher. So quite a big lineup for our new gear this season. So this is Editor Octo here, and as I was recording this, they announced a bunch of new kits. So yeah, I'm gonna go over those as well. As of right now, we have the new Rapid Blaster Pro. We're also getting a new Jet Squelcher, so yay. And I think that's it, so yeah. Next up is the returning gear. So we're getting some of the same gear from Splatoon 2, that being like the sun visor, octo glasses, and some new gear that hasn't appeared yet. But not only that, but we're also getting more stuff to buy from the Salmon Run shop. Yep, you heard me right. They're bringing back all the Salmon Run clothes from Splatoon 2. Now, they obviously all haven't been added yet or announced, but I have a feeling all the ones from Splatoon 2 will be making a comeback. So, say hello to your SRL jacket again. And while we're on the topic of Salmon Run, there is a lot going on in the Salmon Run. So, there's going to be a new weekend event, which is, for some reason, a 5-round long, and you can only do it with friends, meaning there is no random generation or whatever. You have to do it with friends. You cannot get into a random lobby. and it's 5 rounds, possibly 6 if Kohozuna is added, and whoever gets the most eggs wins. But they also announced a new boss, or King Salmonid. Don't even remember what its name is, but it flies. I think it had something to do with like the Northern Lights or something like that. But the point is, it flies. So it's going to be very difficult to defeat this thing. So I don't know if it's like the cousin of the flyfish or something, but yeah. That's all on Salmon Run. And who would I be to completely forget the new stage that they're adding? Well, stages, actually. Yeah. We're getting 2 new stages this season, just like last season. I don't think we're going to be getting another Splatoon 3 original stage. We could after this, but that is the only other announced stage for the game, so I think the rest will just be callbacks from the original game. As of the time of this recording, there's no information on the Ruin stage that we saw in the original Direct. However, we do know Manta Maria from Splatoon 2 is being added, which was a pretty good stage. I remember it fondly. There were no tragedies at that stage, so, you know, it's gonna be fun. Finally, what I believe is probably the most controversial topic I'm going to discuss on this episode is my hopes and dreams for the next few updates and whether I think that we could possibly get those in this update. Hold on, let me see here. What's it called again? First off, quite honestly, I would love it if they could just bring all of the gear and all of the maps from Splatoon 2 and Splatoon 1 back, and that would feel like a very big homage to the series as a whole so far, and it would just be a really nice touch. Now, do I think it's going to happen? Probably not, but some stages I'd like to see specifically are Moray Towers, which is basically Sniper Haven, and yes, it's called Port Mackerel. Can't believe I forgot that one. That was one of my favorite stages to play on, especially with a roller. But there's Skipper Pavilion, which is really a unique stage. It's the first time the team didn't go with a completely mirrored map. They changed up the dynamic a bit, and I think that was a good thing. I think it was a very, very unique stage, and it should be back in Splatoon 3. Another stage I think probably deserves it is Snapper Canal, which was a fun one to play. It was really good. And then the other one is Ankovi Games. It has been in every game up to Splatoon 3, and it should continue to be that way. That was the only stage, aside from Shifty Station Splatfest stages from Splatoon 2, that actually incorporated story mode elements. Now we have some stages that have the sponges, but aside from that, we don't have any other story mode elements. We don't have the ride rails, we don't have the fan things that you shoot and it makes stuff move. It just would be a really good thing if we could get a stage like that, or that exact stage, back in Splatoon 3. Thanks everyone for watching today. If you made it all the way to the end, please be sure to like and subscribe and comment Octo Army in the comments below so I know you did. And tell me what I should do for my next video. See ya!